Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Uncharted. My name is Aboglo, and with me again, I have...
My name is Fleet.
I'm Megalomaniac, and I am watching a guy get shot.
Why are you getting shot?
Because it is exciting.
I'm excited. This is my excited voice.
Yep, so over on the other end of this tunnel here, we got a guy on a machine gun.
No,
Why
take it
would
there's
they
no
have
way
a
to.
machine gun in the tunnel?
Well, it's a good dead zone. Just like that.
Dead! In a zone.
That's right.
Yep.
And
You're
then,
not doing very much better, dude.
yeah, and then the controls sort of just wigged out there.
Take it there's no way to, like, sneak around behind him.
No, but there is... there actually is a blocking point that I can get to. I just didn't get there. And as well, there's a guy there, so you can kill him. I just have utterly terrible weapons for this job.
Yeah, and using a
Sniper shotgun, go!
aren't exactly ideal for shooting a man from far away.
Yeah. If I still had the normal pistol or the AK, this wouldn't be as bad.
You'd think he'd learn to not stop shooting because that's when he gets shot.
Whatever.
The machine gun is dead. Now what can I climb?
Yeah, the micro is an absolutely terrible weapon. And I don't think it has an upgraded analog later in the game.
Because they realized no one wanted to use it.
Oh, in retrospect, there is actually an exploding barrel next to the guy.
Well, nice job.
Yeah.
Being awful.
Treasure!
A golden
Treasure!
spoon.
A golden spoon. That is the...
It looks like a shovel.
Well, that's what a spoon is.
It's just a kind of a shovel. Look, a grenade launcher as well.
It looks like an actual shovel.
Yeah, so if I had bothered to, yeah.
The shotgun's useless at far range.
That was
Well, that was a grenade
That was
launcher.
the grenade launcher.
So it is.
I don't
Place could
care.
use a good plumber. Son of a bitch, where'd they go?
That is a very good question. So this is another area where there's just waves of enemies you need to worry about. Of course, I was silly enough to not pick up the pistol, so now I have no weapons.
Run, die, refill your ammo. Just
yeah.
like that.
Just like that.
There's a pistol.
Yep, so I got it that time. I don't even remember how.
Now will you not die?
Oh no, I end up replaying this a few times. It's always a shame when I miss someone with the grenade launcher because you don't get a whole lot of ammo for it.
Apparently not.
I think an empty one gives you 3 rounds, and each subsequent one you pick up gives you 1. Not that you're generally going to find multiple grenade launchers in an area.
So I have a question.
Yeah?
Why are you not using cover in this cover-based shooting game?
Because cover is...
Particularly where it will save your ass.
Because it is not epic enough.
I mean, ask yourself, did Arnold Schwarzenegger use cover in Commando? Someone who's seen Commando more recently can probably answer me that, but...
I used my abdominals.
Part of the reason is just getting to what was I gonna say? Because of where the enemies spawn in this area, they're actually all over the place. So yeah, some locations have cover that works pretty well, but for some of the enemy spawns, there's not much.
That's a grenade.
That's a grenade. For some of the enemy spawns, the cover is not really that helpful. So it's actually more useful to run around and try to get them out of the way.
See, what would be really fun is if you could, like, duck under the water.
Yeah, but it's not really deep enough to matter.
Yeah.
The game doesn't need to know that.
I'm also pretty sure the game doesn't really have physics for that. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this section. I end up replaying it.
Because you've already said what's going to be said, because you've played it like 4 times now.
Yeah. So
Just imagine if he was on the hard difficulty.
yeah, because this is only on. Well, there's really a lot of my deaths in this game end up coming down to one of two things: either I really played terribly, or I didn't play that badly, but I didn't care enough because dying lets me get more kills for my achievements. Like there's an area, there is going to be an area later on where I have a sniper rifle and I end up dying a lot, partially because it is kind of hard, but also partially because it's a sniper rifle and it's right there and it's hard to get killed for the sniper rifle.
True.
So
should we just refer to you dying from now on as achievement farming?
quite possibly. Like, there's not very many places that you get a the grenade launcher with a lot of rounds. In fact, whenever you get a grenade launcher, you're probably only going to have like 3 or 4 shots with it at best. So, an area that has you with a grenade launcher right away and lots of enemies to kill, it's pretty good for getting some of the achievements.
Yeah.
That said, I think there's a vehicle. So there's a vehicle section where you have both a machine gun and a grenade launcher on it, and I think the grenade launcher on it ended up counting for grenade launcher kills. It does count. It does count for some other kills, but I don't remember whether it counted for the grenade launcher or not.
No, let me guess. Because it's a vehicle, it has unlimited ammo.
That's right.
There he is! Let me jump on him!
Yeah,
I'm going to announce my presence so he can be prepared for me.
we didn't necessarily know where he was because the game doesn't really have that much positional audio. In fact, it actually does have like Dolby 3D or whatever, but I don't have a surround sound speaker, so
Why not?
they're kind of expensive,
Don't you know, to be a true gamer, you're supposed to spend $3,000 on everything in your living room?
I've already spent quite a bit on the...
Yeah, actually probably undershooting that number a bit.
Yeah, I've already spent quite a bit on my TV itself. I did better that time!
You did.
Somewhat, yes.
Now, here's a question. Can you, like, hang up there and wait for them, or do you have to jump down for them to spawn?
You have to jump down for them to spawn. So that's why as I was standing up there, you didn't see anyone in the area. And of course, now that I'm down, you can't jump back up. So probably as sort of on a side note, I got back to playing Uncharted 3 the other day because I want to get that one done before I start recording the second game. And there's a section I was at that had more wall running. And I don't remember if 2 has wall running. I'm going to find that out soon enough. But in 3, unlike here, as we saw a few videos ago, you can actually wall run from any part of the chain.
That's nice.
Yeah. I don't think there's any reason to not wall run from the bottom, but I had the choice to wall run from halfway or anywhere else I wanted.
I do like how they're flanking you.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
It's weird watching the health regenerate in here because it just kind of pops from grayish to blue.
Yeah.
Just in like half a second.
I like how it works in this game. It's not really the best implementation of it, but I think it works well enough for what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I commented on it earlier, but it just seems more pronounced when most of the area is just one color now.
Yeah. Because the way it does end up working is that it's slow to start, but once it has started, it's pretty fast.
Yeah.
So there, I finally cleared it.
Yay!
Now to find another place to die.
Yep.
Trap.
Suddenly, I will die before I reach the next checkpoint and have to do this all over again.
Well, even more maddening would be if your power went out or something. Just after.
Now that there was a terrible section much later on where that sort of technically happens, but it thankfully auto-saved right after the worst part, so it wasn't so
good.
bad.
I can't think of any time that actually happening in all my years of gaming. At least enough for me to recall, but it's one of those things I always worry about. Like, yes, I just did something incredibly hard. Now the power's going to go out before I can save.
What stops the endurance run?
I just know if I ever go for 7-Day Survivor and Dead Rising, which requires you to keep your system on for 14 hours, that's going to happen at 13.
Wow, that's
good.
That's kind of mean, actually.
Have you seen some of the people doing Gradius 5 runs on like loop 255 and shit? You have to keep your PS2 on for like 4 days at a time. It's crazy.
Jeez.
I wouldn't want to do that because I'd be afraid to burn out my PS2.
Because I think the loops are like 90 minutes long or something. And you just gotta keep going.
That's pretty crazy.
I figure if you do something like that, you should get yourself a generator.
And the thing of it is Gradius 5, the difficulty does stop spiking after loop 10.
So it's just playing more. So really, playing more loops is not saying anything at all. It's just showing your endurance.
Pretty much.
I mean, if you can beat loop 10 pretty easily, then like loops 11 through 256 don't mean anything.
Yeah.
No. Beyond that, you've played the game that many times.
Yeah.
Jesus, Elena, where are you?
The other question is, where are we?
Yeah. We're back in this courtyard.
Back in
Or
the,
one that looks astoundingly like it.
What's so important about that tower?
So he gets shot in the face and the map is totally fine.
That's right.
Don't you know paper is made of as strong as steel in video games?
Well, no, because the bullets go through the paper.
That would still ruin being able to read the map.
Nah, that's okay. It's already full of holes. It just went through one of the holes.
Bullets have no clip on everything that's not flesh.
That's right.
Yeah, for that matter, isn't that map like hundreds of years old?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wouldn't paper just kind of disintegrate after that long?
Oh,
Not
nah.
so much, but you know the way he's treating it, I wouldn't be surprised if he just ripped in half at any point now.
I mean, you know, the Declaration of Independence is like hermetically sealed. I'm pretty sure if it hadn't been, it would have fallen into nothing by now.
Well, you also have to remember that Drake is sort of sticking it in a pocket or in a somewhere, and we just went swimming.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. I was going to say.
So it's not like he's really been taking care of it that well.
He hasn't. This is one of those things where I'm nitpicking video games again, aren't I?
You know what? It's whatever.
God just killed a kid.
I hate that spire! So can they break those crates with
There are some crates that they can. I don't know if these ones are flagged as destructible. Let's just say that it doesn't happen. Oh, actually, considering I just saw some things break off, these ones probably are. Yeah, there is some terrain in the game that is destructible.
Yeah, because the little stone walls that
Yeah,
you were hiding behind in an earlier video got blown up by grenades and all that.
yeah, and some of them will break apart under gunfire, but it's not that common. At least not in this game.
Who would put that there?
It's not that anyone put it there. It's just that's where it happened to lie down.
Who would be there for it to lie down at that point? What?
Are you saying
An
that
Inca with a mask was hanging out in that tree, fell off the cliff, and the mask ended up laying right at the edge.
or it's just sitting there enjoying the view? Like they were just enjoying the view. Are you
Or here's a more plausible explanation. Some really eccentric millionaire went here with all these precious artifacts and just left them for people to find.
Yep.
Like an Easter egg hunt.
Aha. What's this?
And when you get back and show it to him, he'll give you a sticker of approval, like some sort of achievement.
Achievement.
Hey, you know what? Once they figure out how to do achievements in real life, they're going to make work and school tons more fun.
Yep.
Or at least more addicting to actually do.
On that note, actually, sort of related, but I don't know if you guys saw the news a little bit ago where one of the newest versions of Microsoft Studio has achievements for coding.
Yes, I did hear that. That made me laugh.
So here you are making a program and getting achievements for it at the same time. Why did Nathan Drake do that? Because he is Nathan Drake.
They hate ruins!
He's about to be Nathan Pancake.
Press O to not die.
I meant to press X, not O. Now the question is, did he know to do that, or was it a complete accident? That just
Probably,
worked out for him.
probably a little column A, a little column B. Is yeah, Nathan Drake has pretty supernatural luck. It just this is sort of
Nice
a
that all the climbable ledges are pre-painted for you.
yeah. So I remember
Eccentric millionaire.
I remember seeing in an interview. I think it was actually the I can't remember who it was with, but they were talking about the how they make the grappling points for Uncharted, and how difficult it is to make points that are obvious grapple areas to a player, but still blend in with the still blend in with the area. So I mean, you as a player see that these are clearly points to grapple on, but they don't look unnatural at the same time.
Yeah. Kind of like how, for example, Arkham City, Gotham just has that, or Arkham Asylum, I think it was. The asylum just happens to have a ton of gargoyles just everywhere.
Just everywhere, yeah.
Which fits with Gothic architecture, but then you kind of think about why.
I also liked how the physics had the guy actually hang on to me in that part.
Oh my god, it's a zombie game!
So it's funny that it actually worked out, because in a lot of other games, dead creatures would actually clip through you. Even if you can physics them, the dead creature will just sort of pass through you in situations like that.
Yeah. It will be nice to break my fall. Nathan Drake thanks you.
The hell is she?
She's not in the boxes, that's for sure.
Yeah, I guess. Not in the jail cells.
Well, that's a good sign.
Is she in those boxes?
Oh, now we come to a fun section.
You're gonna die a lot again, aren't you?
I think a few times.
Is that a sniper?
No, it's
not
just
a machine.
that's just a machine gunner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pistol this time at least.
I got a pistol at this time at least, but he's too far away to. Or maybe I did kill him. Oh no! I just got him to pull out of his machine gun. Yeah, I guess I was lucky that time. I am terrible at accuracy.
Yeah, you are.
Shoot from the hip. Shoot from the hip.
It's a shotgun.
Have you ever played Gears of War?
I haven't.
That's all people ever do is shoot from the hip.
Freaking kidding
Nah, I haven't played that game yet. This time, though, I do have the grenade launcher, which I think worked that time.
Looks like it.
Right.
And when I was playing Uncharted 3 the other day, one of the neatest things that they added, which I started making a lot of use of, was that you can throw grenades back, and it is hilarious.
Now, after they catch it, can they throw it back at you?
No, they're not that smart.
Aw.
And there's actually a timing minigame on throwing a grenade back. So when one lands,
Oh, really?
yeah, when one lands next to you, it a little bar shows up next to it, and there's a random section of the bar which is highlighted, and if you press the button when the cursor is inside that bar, then you throw the grenade back.
I'm kind of disappointed that they can't throw the grenade back at you, though.
Grenade hot potato.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I was
grenades.
going to say. I yearn for that day.
you know,
It's a
grenades.
game you can only lose once.
Grenades do have a time limit, so you know they're only active for so long.
Now that just reminds me of that one toy from like the mid '90s. I don't know if you ever got one. It was like a water balloon ball that was also
I
hot
remember
potato.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so if time ran out, it just splashed all over you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Hey, see, you're shooting from the hip there.
Yep. And I don't know what happened there, but whatever.
They were playing grenade hot potato, clearly.
Yeah, it works for me. Of course, now that I open the
Job,
door,
Nathan Drake.
so now that I open the door, I'm just going to go explore.
What is it we can climb on now?
Everything.
Most things.
Paralyzed by indecision. Too many things to climb.
Too many things. What did I do?
Must hop in place. I have to say,
Hey.
his little jumping in one place animation is just hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
It looks like there's a,
yeah,
there is a
yeah.
treasure there. A Spanish silver coin.
Yep. To go with the gold coin we got earlier. I think I got.
Just think, after all this, you'll be rich in Spain.
I'll be rich somewhere. So it's like you almost don't even need to get this main treasure with all this random loot you get.
Yeah, really.
But no, that doesn't work out. Nathan Drake's not poor in the next game, but he's not really rich either. Just he's still looking.
Well, yeah, I imagine there wouldn't be a next game if he became a billionaire off this.
Actually, it just sort of strikes me that he seems like he would be the kind of guy to still go after the thrill of adventure, even if he was rich.
Yeah.
Maybe he's Wario, he just can't get enough treasure.
I don't know if it's just you can't get enough, but he just seems to really like the adventure more than the actual treasure he's getting.
Like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Or else can I climb treasure and be shot at?
I mean, when you've got a T-shirt that can soak up bullets like nobody's business, I think you'd want to look for some adventure as well.
I'd go be a superhero. I don't know about you guys.
He's super something, alright.
Yeah, I didn't quite notice the one guy in the alcove there.
Yeah,
They're sneaky
cover
like
doesn't
that.
work when there's a guy still right in front of you.
Freaking kidding me. Ghost.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. I mean, this one scene is just a hallway, so it's in that sense it's not that difficult. But this still guy is running down the hallway at you, and some of them have shotguns, so you know that's still pretty dangerous, man.
I I
must
prefer to
return
call
the
them
favor.
shot funds.
No, that's just silly.
It's an excuse for me titling them quite a bit.
And I thought that grenade was not that close to me.
How wrong you were.
Yep. Yeah, what good it did you?
Dun, dun, dun. So does that little grenade icon only pop up when you're in range of it?
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, it's just it helps you know when you are in danger of being grenaded.
okay.
Now the red blinking grenade on the ground will always show up, but the little icon saying "Hey, there's a grenade here" only shows up when it's actually close to you. Like that.
Uh-oh.
You lobbing awful, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm not that good at that grenade throwing thing. You notice that guy is just floating in air. I was also being pretty awful with that shotgun.
Well, I think we're used to you being awful with the shotgun by now.
Yeah. You know, accuracy in this game is a funny thing. Actually, it's just in general, being accurate with weapons in a third-person shooter with a controller is awkward.
You just haven't played enough third-person shooters with a controller.
I've played a lot of third-person shooters with a controller.
Well, okay. Play more first-person shooters with controller.
Oh, that
with
is
your skills.
that is terrible.
Well, that's handy.
Yes, now I get to turn the tables on these guys. I could have just ignored them though. I don't think they follow you.
But why let them live when they've angered you so?
Yeah, seriously.
And, well, there's a machine gun just right there, begging to be used.
It's
Exactly.
it's infinite ammo. Of course, there's a few more guys just around the corner that are shooting at nothing. Well, whatever. We'll just get this treasure instead.
Silver Tyrona pendant.
It doesn't really look like a
It sure
pendant.
looks like a pendant to me.
Yeah, it doesn't really look much like a pendant, but you know, whatever.
Maybe it's not to scale. Maybe it's really tiny.
It could be. I think those guys are still shooting at, but where I was.
These aren't Spanish. They're English. Whoa. Fletcher, we have gone to the Great Tower. Pray that you will meet us there.
Well, and with this, we're coming up to the end of this episode, so thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye, everybody.
In the meantime, enjoy the shooting. Goodbye.